FTS is armed, Falcon 9 is in startup and is now controlling. Countdown.
Dragon, SpaceX, go for launch.
Dragon, copy. Go for launch.
T-minus 30 seconds. T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Engines full power. And liftoff, Falcon 9. Go Axiom.
Stage 1 Alpha.
Copy, 1 Alpha.
Together we expand what is possible in low Earth orbit. Add Astra and Godspeed
Stage one,
AX2.
Plus 30 seconds into this historic. T plus 36 seconds into flight. A great view of Falcon 9 heading to space.
Power telemetry is nominal.
Stage
1 throttle down.
Power telemetry nominal. We're into the throttle bucket. The first stage is throttle down power on the Merlin engines in preparation for max Q. And we're coming up 3 big sequences and a view live of the crew inside Dragon. They're getting ready. We're going to get 3 events here.
Alpha.
Stage separation confirmed. Copy, 2 Alpha. And back ignition.
Stage 1, boost back startup.
All right, stage separation. We've lit the second stage engine. The first stage is into the boost back burn, working its way back towards Cape Canaveral.
Coming to us from the second stage views on the right-hand side. Left-hand side, our first view of the Space Coast once again. That booster is now traveling near the speed of sound. To help steer the booster down.
Stage 1 landing burn.
Stage 2 FTS has saved.
Standing by to...
Stage 1 landing leg deploy.
At LZ1, this is the first time that we have performed a land landing on a crew mission.
Dragon separation.
And
Wow.
there you can see live on your screen that Dragon shrunken capsule.
Dragon copy. Dragon copy.
That's a really cool view. That's
Dragon,
actually
SpaceX launch director. A very great flight. Wish you safe travels. And a few words from our chief engineer as well.
Thanks for putting your trust in the Falcon 9 team. Hope you enjoyed the ride to space. Have a great trip on Dragon. Welcome home to 0G, Peggy. Make sure you share the joy of 0G with your crew.
We will do that.
Nose cone deploy is in progress. Hooks are opening.
Dragon copy.
On-orbit Crew Dragon flight status event. As a reminder, this pass has approximately 9 minutes in it.
Hey gang, this is Dragon Freedom up here with a new crew on board orbit, and I'm really excited about returning to space, but even more excited about welcoming 3 new astronauts to space, plus Gigi's here with us in her little Axiom spacesuit. She's our 0G indicator that we released after we made it to orbit. And I wanted to have an opportunity to let my crew talk to you about some of their experiences and feelings about being in space, because it is so spectacular.
Hello from outer space. It feels amazing to be viewing Earth from this capsule. We are here feeling microgravity thanks to our Kingdom of Saudi Arabia and the leaders, King Salman, and the visionary Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, for their support in this mission. Thanks to all SSC and whoever worked with them, Axiom, SpaceX, NASA, JAXA, ESA, all the trainers. Special thanks goes to my grandmothers and to my awesome family and friends. I would like to also thank Maryam Firdaus and Ali Al-Ghamdi for their support during this mission. And to the people around the world, well, the future is very bright. And I would like you to dream big, believe in yourselves, and believe in humanity.
Well, you know, it's pretty amazing. You know, to describe the feeling when the second stage kicks the Dragon off into orbit, you realize instantly you're weightless, and it's just an amazing feeling. And eventually we crossed into daylight, and you got our first view of Earth, and it's right outside the window. I'll point over. But it's an amazing feeling. Really enjoying it. We're going to have an awesome experience.
So this moment is historic, not just for me, but for every Saudi, and I couldn't have done it without the support, the love, the trust from all of you guys. I extend my gratitude to our King, King Salman, and his Crown Prince, Prince Mohammed bin Salman, for their never-ending empowerment and support and trust that every Saudi should be proud of. As I look outside into space, I can't help but think this is just the beginning of a great journey for all of us. So I hope you guys enjoy it with us and dream big, because we're gonna get somewhere in the future, inshallah.
Well said, everyone. Thank you so much for all your support getting us here.
Axiom 2 crew members still in Dragon Freedom, as you see there, docked to the Node 2 Zenith port. Once they float aboard, they will conduct a welcome ceremony with all crew members. Ensuring Dragon's approach to the International Space Station, along with teams in Hawthorne. Everything they need to know while living aboard the International Space Station for safety purposes. So at that 20-meter distance, Dragon will slow itself down even further.
Visiting vehicle, in this case, Dragon Freedom. But yeah, this view is over the shoulders of our commander and pilot, and I love that you can see what they're seeing.
This is a hold point. That's 20 meters away from the International Space Station when we move in toward final docking.
Dragon copy. C2V2 config complete.
We call it being feathered. This keeps any loads from being imparted on the solar arrays themselves. We will move into the hard docking portion. This is when those 12 hooks, 2 sets of 6, drive and firmly secure the spacecraft to the Node 2 Zenith port. Again, and we have our first views of the Axiom crew members floating aboard. First is Commander Peggy Woodson rejoining the International Space Station. Next up is pilot John Schaffner making his first visit. Also on his first trip to space, you can see Ali Al-Karni representing the Saudi Space Commission. All smiles as he floats through the Dragon hatch. And rounding out the Axiom 2 crew, that's Rihanna Barnawi, also of the Saudi Space Commission. The crew of the space station is now 11 crew members. Big smiles from Rayana Barnawi. She is now the first female Saudi to go to space.